Welcome to the fourth and final week of Big and Little for this month of October. So first, we're going to read a book, and then we're going to play an activity together. So first, we're going to read a book, and then play an activity, and then we'll be finished. So today, we will be reading So You Want to Grow a Pie. Pies. There are so many flavors. Have you ever wondered where they come from? Many pie ingredients come from plants. You could even grow a pie at home. Turn the page. Of course, you can't grow a whole pie at once, but you can grow the ingredients. So, I have something to say. So, more to say. I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. I see big trees on this page. Here they are, big trees. And I also see little pies growing on the tree. What's up with that? Look at that. So now we're going to turn the page. For the crust, you'll need flour, which comes from wheat, and you'll need butter, which comes from cows. For the pie filling, you'll need to plant sugar cane. So here I have something to say. More to say. I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. I see big wheat. It's all tall. Here we have tall, but they're big. And then we have the big sugar cane. Look, they're all bigger than the little girl in our book. So now we're going to turn the page. For meringue filling, you need eggs, which means you'll need a chicken coop. Do you have enough room for all of this? Probably not unless you live on a farm. So here I have something to say. More to say. I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. I see little chickens. I see little chickens on this page. Here they are. Chickens are fairly smaller than all of us. There they are. Little. So now we're going to turn the page. Start with one main ingredient. the fruit, which is going to relate to the activity we're going to do later. What kind of fruit tree would you like to plant? Before you decide, you should know that different fruits like different climates. Here we see a lot of recipes. I wonder which one we're going to make. For example, lemons, coconuts, and bananas only like warm weather. But if you live up north, your winters are always cold. See, turn the page. Let's say you live in a warm climate and want to plant a lemon seed. Wait, don't plant the seed right in the ground. The seed is a baby plant. And just as human babies sleep in cradles, a seed starts out in a small or little container. When it sprouts and grows bigger, you can plant it in the ground. So I have something to say. See more to say? I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. Here we have little seeds. She's planting little seeds. Here we have it. So now we're going to turn the page. Water and wait and wait and wait. It takes a while for a tree to grow, and it can take a few years for the fruit to grow. But if you're patient, it will happen. Uh-oh, are those limes? Nope. The lemons just aren't ripe yet. When they turn yellow, here they are, you can squeeze out the lemon juice for your pie. So here I have something to say. More to say. So you can see it. I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. Here we see big trees. There they are, big tree. And here we have our little trees just starting to grow into one big tree. So now let's turn the page. What if your climate is cold in the winter? Peaches can grow in cold or hot climates. And apple and cherry trees actually prefer cold winters. They help the fruit to grow. Turn the page. An apple tree is a great choice, but unless your neighbor has an apple tree, you'll need two. An apple tree needs pollen from two trees has to mix for apples to grow. Apple trees start out as seeds too, but people often plant young trees called saplings instead. You'll still have to wait a long time for the apples to grow. Okay, so here I have something to say. More to say. I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. In order for our trees to grow big, they need a friend. It says here that two trees need to be together so they can grow big and strong and make our apples. So now let's turn the page. Apples are harvested in fall. When the apples are full size and their true color, it's time to pick them. So once they're bright and red, then slice the fruit for your pie. Mix it with cinnamon and sugar. Add it to the crust and bake it. So here I have something to say. More to say. I'm telling you something. Descriptions. Size. I see little apples starting to grow. Here they are. The little girl is picking all her apples so she can make her pie. Little apples. So now let's turn our page. Any way you slice it, it's pie time. Yay! We finished our book. So first, we read our book, and now that's finished. And next, we're going to do an activity that relates to this book using boom cards. So we read a book about the life cycle of a tree and how we can plant a tree to make a pie. So with our boom card here, we are also going to practice what we read in the book. So I'm going to click next. Choose your seed. In our book, we made an apple pie. So let's choose apple. Click. So like the book said, we need to plant our little seeds here. So let's all plant our seeds. Plant all of our seeds in the dirt. Now we need to cover them with the two big piles of dirt so they can grow big and strong. Here we go. Now I'm going to click next. Now we need to give some plant food. Now there are trees. Look, they're little. They're starting to grow. So let's give them some food so they can grow even bigger. Here's some little plant food. And then we're going to water with our big watering can. Whoop. There they are. Let's see how much bigger they get. Next. Our tree is starting to grow. It needs a lot of sun from our big sunlight outside. And we need some little rain clouds. So let's give it little rain clouds so it keeps growing big and strong. And give it one big sun. There we go. Now let's click next. We did it! We grew an apple tree just like how we did in the book. And look at that. We have our delicious apple pie. We did it. Good job. So first, we read a book, and now that's finished. And then we played an activity when we grew our own apple tree, and now that's finished. You did it. You practiced big and little 4 times this month, and I hope you keep practicing. For the month of November, we're going to learn 2 new words. So I hope I see you next time. Bye.